this video is going to be a very, very important video because half the people in the world somehow end up getting their heart broken by a girl. It's either rejection from point blank, or they're in a relationship and they get cheated on like fucking Lamine Yamal's current wife did to her ex. And it's kind of embarrassing to say that I have had my fair share with something like this in the past, where I've had to get over a girl many times. So in this video, I'm going to be teaching you the ways that I used to get over a girl. Let's go. Number one, you need to be doing something in your life. If you are a guy that is doing jack shit with their life, what do you expect is going to happen? If I'm staring at the wall and I'm looking for shit to think about, what is the first thing that's going to come across my mind? Listen, okay, I'm going to tell you something. If you clicked onto this video and you are doing absolutely nothing with your life currently, I want you to click off this video and go start doing something with your life. As mean as that sounds, I'm trying to be as respectful as I fucking can. You need to go start doing something with your life. I don't want people in this video complaining that they cannot get over this person, but at the same time, they're not doing shit all. The first step is literally just doing something with your life. It can be anything. You could be a fucking DJ. You could be partying every day. You could be hooking up with other girls and shit, as long as you're doing something during a day. People who, like my old self, used to just sit in my fucking gaming chair, game all day on Xbox. That is not doing shit. That is not doing shit. That is not a good enough distraction. When I mean doing shit, I specifically mean actually trying to become better. So that can be being like, first of all, I think every single heartbroken dude should start in the gym. The gym is the perfect way for anyone to get over someone or to help. It's like a painkiller. So first off, start in the gym. But then other things like getting a side hustle or learning how to cook, even, for God knows, or even just making music. But if you are playing on free roam, then I don't know what to tell you. So yeah, you need to find something to do with your life. And if you already are, great. An example for me is about last summer when I had just gone through this kind of thing. And I didn't even stress about it. I wasn't even sad. You know why? Because I had already done it before and I know I can do it again. And I didn't even have time to get sad. You know why? Because I had so many goals, it is not even funny. First off, I had a fucking hustle. I was day trading every single day and I was super locked in on that. Then I was doing this. I was doing content. I was dropping videos every day. I was constantly doing things like that. And so, those are my hustles. Then I was weightlifting and boxing. Not only am I doing stuff, but I am exerting myself, which is known to help release endorphins and, get your mind off shit. And then on top of that, I was playing soccer with God knows how many people, like a bunch of homies, almost every other day. I think that summer will go down in history for me as one of the greatest summers of all time. Everyone says 2016 summer, that bullshit, and blah. No, 2025 summer, bro. That summer was so great. I used to bike from my house to a soccer field that was 10 kilometers away, which halfway I'd meet up with some of my friends and we all bike there together, play soccer until dark, go to McDonald's. Yeah, I know. Go to McDonald's after playing soccer. Amazing. And then bike home. And playing soccer in the sun with a bunch of people, blasting music on bikes. Oh my God, it was amazing. But you get what I mean. Last summer was an absolute blast. You notice how I just completely went on a rant about how fun that was? And I completely forgot that this video was about fucking a girl. Or like not a girl, but like getting over a girl. If you think that I was thinking about that girl a year ago, as I am fucking forgetting about this entire video purpose, talking about how fun each day was, what makes you think that I was sitting there and being like, oh yeah, I'm so depressed, I'm fucked up? The point is, go out and have fun. There is so much more to life than a stupid fucking girl, especially if you know that she's done you dirty and you're just holding on to her for dear life for God knows what reason. I'm telling you, go out there, please, for the love of God. Go out there and do shit. Go out and have fun. If you have no friends, make some. Or you can take the entrepreneur route and just lock in for 12 hours a day and drink black coffee and, throw blue light glasses on. Go out and do stuff. That's the point. And the last part is just being patient. Even though I just said you need to go out and distract yourself, there are always going to be times where it is going to hurt. I don't want to scare you, but there is no way that you will be able to fully forget about something, someone, or anything like that if you do not let it process. I tried to completely forget about it, and what did I do? I went back and I fucking had me fucked up all over again. That is why you see so many people out there who cheat on their girl, like these fuckboys who cheat on their girl and be like, yeah, I don't give a shit about you. Go and party, fuck other girls, and then come back to the same girl that they originally started with. Because they are too busy doing like shit like partying and cracking other girls that they don't even get to like get over the other one. So they still have that connection. It's like a painkiller, right? It's a painkiller. These distractions are painkillers, temporary painkillers. I like to say that a broken heart is like a bone, and the distractions are the painkillers once again. If you do not let it heal, it's not going to heal. And unfortunately, unlike a broken bone that heals itself even though you're on painkillers, the way that heartbreak heals is by you thinking about it and processing it and getting used to it and accepting the situation. If you just constantly block it out, throw it out your mind, it's going to come back and it's going to it's going to bite you in the ass, and it's probably going to be worse. And that's exactly what I did. Like in 2022 and in 2025, like a dumbass. In March 2025, I went on a trip to Mexico while also trying to forget this person. And that week, I did not think about the person at all. I came back and I was constantly saying ex-crush, ex-crush, ex-crush. What do you know? 1 month later, I'm back to liking the bitch. So you can't just fully rely on the fact that there's distractions out there. There's things to get you over it. You're going to have to think about it. And that's kind of what I did last summer. Except part of me was kind of fed up with that shit. See, this is where you can kind of get away with it, is if you literally are disgusted by that girl. If you're kind of like, oh yeah, like if you're like, I miss her, but you still want to, and you want to block her out, you can't just use distractions. If you literally hate the person, then yes, you can. I didn't hate the person, but I also genuinely just didn't want to carry on with that. So that's why I didn't really process it. Before that, before summer, after I came back from Mexico, that timeline between April, May, and June, I did have to process that. I did have to start accepting that. And that's why those months weren't the easiest for me, especially May. And also because of other reasons why May was kind of a shit month for me. But point is, you need to be patient and you need to process it, period, point blank. You cannot just constantly use distractions to remove the pain, because regardless, it's going to come back. It can be coming back in days. It can be coming back in weeks. Fuck, it can even come back in months. Even after months, you think, oh, I've completely moved on from her, and you're talking to another girl. Nah, it's going to come back. I'm going to say it. I've said it so many times. I'm saying once again, you cannot just use distractions to cover up the pain forever. You need to let it process. You need to let it hurt, and it's going to hurt. That's just the reality of it. But on the brighter side, what's going to happen if you let it hurt? You're officially going to get over the girl. If you really let it hurt and you're going to get over the girl, there's no way. You're going to have accepted it and everything like that. And number two, you're going to become more become more mentally resilient purely just off of that experience. And you're going to be able to use that resilience towards every other endeavor in life, in like literally every realm, whether it's your business, whether it's the gym. You're just going to become more resilient overall. So yeah, those are the two things that I really suggest you do if you are struggling over a girl. I don't like making videos like this because it makes me seem like a pussy, because I have to use my experience, and I hate the fact that I've had experience like this. But there are people out there who are struggling, and I know that, and I do want to be helpful towards them, especially as someone who's gone through the fair share of it all. Like, I'm telling you, I used to be the biggest simp until I found my wife. But I'm telling you, bro, I think it was more worth it to put this stuff out there, to put my experience out there to help the younger generation, because that's what I want to do. My name is Axe. I've been on self-improvement for about 4 years now, and I've been creating content for the last 2. And ever since then, I've been trying to become like a bigger brother for the younger generation and the younger audience, so that they can either expect the unexpected and or just know what to expect when a certain circumstance arises, and just helping them improve overall and using my experience as the lesson. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. Those 2 things: you need to actually be doing stuff and actually just being patient. And I promise you, if you do those 2 things, there is no fucking way in hell you will not get over her. That's it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace, bros.